All right, going up to the ferry. It's the next 6 miles. They count them as trail miles, so works for me. Alright, what I just did there was a little sketch. Tide was coming in and it looked like it was really close to the headland up there, and there's nothing about a tide restriction. And then I saw this little trail coming up to the bluff. Climb up looked doable, but it was super loose and sandy, and I was like losing a step for every step it went forward. But now I'm up on the cruisy trail. Alright, so we walked along the shoreline there, and I think this is supposed to be a cruisy walk at low tide. But as you can see, the tide is like coming right up to the bluff. So I walked along to there, and then I kind of just found my way up to here. And it's definitely a bit of a sandy scramble, but really glad I made it up here. Last night I stayed at the Happy House on Whidbey Island, and it was probably the best trail angel I've ever stayed with. Rebecca and John, they had a beautiful house, awesome guest room, did laundry, shower, made me delicious dinner, gave me beer, like vegetables, salad. It was just all you can ask for and more. Puget Sound section is a lot of road walking, so I've done I think like 23-ish today, mostly on roads. So a couple times you like dip up into the trail, into like a little trail system, but there was one that was a mile, then another one that was like a half mile. So it's really been roads. And now the next section I have to go up over this tiny little mountain over the Deception Pass Bridge, which apparently is a busy tourist attraction, so that will be interesting. But the bridge has some really neat architecture. I'll put a little thing on the screen here for that. So yeah, there's a little convenience store across the way, and well, I picked these up a while ago, but also picked up this guy. And this section there, you know, it's a pretty residential area, and you know, you go through the comments on, I guess, Far Out Now and look for the different trail angels. And one person's house I walked by, you know, had the comment, so I go up and knock on the door, and they're home fortunately, and was able to fill up my bottles, and they gave me some fresh raspberries and let me fill my water. So I hung out there for like maybe only 15 minutes, but good little stop, and great to see. Really trying to enjoy the community on this section, because that's really more what this section has to offer than like true wilderness and remoteness, which obviously I love. But there will be plenty of that. All right, so this is actually an alternate, but it's not 8 miles. It says 0.8. That might be hard to see. 30 minutes to the top. I feel like we can do better than that. So, all right, so on the top, kind of funny that I had this sign there. It only took me maybe 13 minutes. I don't think it was 0.8 either. So. But very pretty view up here. I'll get a pano and put that over this. So, yeah, it's still a bit hazy, unfortunately. Can't tell really if it's haze or smog. But, yeah, feels great. Temperature is nice and cool. tide must be low right now. So let's do a quick update here. End of day number 11, I believe. And pretty much at the end of the Puget Sound road walks, which is nice. I know I'm not done with the road walks by a long stretch, but like the big, like 30-mile ones should be done. Maybe not, but it wasn't that bad. You get to go fast, carry just about nothing, stop and eat plenty of town food. So yeah, today I had breakfast and anacortes, and that was good. Treated myself to the nice avocado toast and stopped at a gas station like halfway through the day and got a few more goodies, and then had a few beers and pizza for like an early dinner around 4 o'clock. So, and then hiked up here to Oyster Dome, which is absolutely beautiful. Look up tomorrow, meeting a trail angel who has a resupply box that I sent ahead of time, and she's going to take me into the REI in Bellingham to finally get a new pair of shoes, because the ones I have now are completely falling apart and hurting my feet. So that'll be good. I always like crossing the interstates on trail. Usually I have more significance with the south to north trail, but still interesting because you have to cross them at some point. So here's I-5. All right, so made it down to the Squires Lake trailhead, where I should be getting my resupply and getting a ride into Bellingham to get new shoes. So I am very much looking forward to some new shoes and getting some lunch. So yeah, and then it's like 107 miles to where I'm gonna have to skip around. So, you know, get food for that section and be on my way here.